All right, sports fans, welcome to Sports Night with the Horn. Once again, thank you so much for joining in. I am back from vacation. College football, guys. College football just started, so getting ready for the University of Miami Hurricane versus NC State. Got some new scoreboard. Hope you guys are having a blessed weekend. Tomorrow, I'll be remember. I'll be actually going live at 9:30 a.m. in the morning as the Dolphins will face the Commanders. So thank you once again, those that join in and have not joined in. But listen, we're here, so hey, let's have some fun. So let me give you some scoreboard, man. We had South Carolina beating Texas A&M, ranked Texas A&M, 30-3. Texas A&M quarterback is 19 of 36 for 414 yards and 3 touchdown pass, and they have the lead 31-30 with 6:27 remaining in the game. And the Texas A&M is first and 10 at the South Carolina 15-yard line. So what a comeback from the Aggies today. But let me give you total scoreboard before I get started. We have Arizona so far up 27-24 over number 22 ranked Cincinnati. We also have South Florida 25 losing against Navy 41-30 with 4:03 remaining. Now games that start at 3:30. As I told you, Miami will face NC State 5-4. Miami, of course, 7-2, as they're making a playoff run as we're getting close almost to the end of the season. So, uh, let me give some scoreboard too. Notre Dame 37, number 9 against Pittsburgh, number 23. It's 37-9 in the fourth quarter. Michigan trailing Northwestern 22-21 with 11:34 in the fourth quarter. Like I told you a few minutes ago, 31-30, Texas A&M or South Carolina. Arizona trailing Cincinnati. Actually, Arizona up Cincinnati 27-24 and Navy up 41-30. 3 o'clock, 3:30 games. We have plenty of good games. We got Virginia at Duke, Tech at Boston College, Iowa USC, Oklahoma Alabama. That's a good one at 3:30. UCF. Sorry, not UFC. Sorry, I apologize, that guys. Uh, at Texas Tech, number 8, and then Appalachian State, number 24, James Madison at 3:30. New Mexico State at Tennessee, ranked 21. I'm trying to get this higher so I don't have to bend my head down. There we go. That's even much better, guys. Sorry about that. And Florida, Mississippi at 7 o'clock tonight. Utah at Baylor at 7 o'clock. UCLA at Ohio State at 7:30. Texas and Georgia tonight at 7:30 p.m. And then we had a final that was Clemson beating Louisville 2019. Minnesota losing to Oregon 42-13. That was yesterday. And we have a final, number 2 Indiana beating Wisconsin 31-7. That is your final. So anyhow, thank you so much, man. For, like I said, I was out for a while, so hopefully we could have fun today with this game. Hopefully Miami could win this game today. It's still early. The game doesn't start till 3:30, so we got 12 minutes to go before the game. So I hope you guys having a lovely weekend. Tomorrow it's a big game for the Dolphins. I feel Miami has to win that game if they want to make a run at the playoffs. This is going to start. I mean, I just saw a John Gruden video. If you guys saw it, it was amazing. He was saying how good Miami looks right now, and they could actually win out and probably have a run at the playoffs. That'll be amazing, right? So who knows? Who knows? But yeah, but we had some good close games today. Listen, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel or haven't seen the channel at all, listen, try to help one another. Try to subscribe to the channel. It's great to be here. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining in. I just stepped up for this probably first half of the game starting at 3:30. Still under the weather. Apparently, I went on vacation and I catch a cold, so probably going to be here just the first half of the game, and then tomorrow morning I'll be early in the morning at 9:30 broadcasting the Dolphins and watch the Commanders. But thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I say, I'm under the weather, a little bit under the weather right now. Came from vacation, but kind of tired. But I got to go back and get back on track. That's all I could do. But I thank you so much for asking. So hopefully, like I said, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, thank you so much. I need it. Like I said, I don't know. I just caught a flu out there, and but it's hot, cold, hot. Today we're in the 39s, 40s, and then it got warm at 77, and we're supposed to get cold back tonight. So it happens. But thank you so much. I appreciate it for your prayers. I really do. I'm just hoping I can get better for tomorrow game. So how's everything with your channel? How's everybody channels doing? I mean, I know I lost a lot of I won't say subscribers. I just lost a lot of views and a lot of watch time just because I missed those for almost 4 days of but that's okay. God will bless you in another way, you know what I'm saying? So I can't complain about it. Just take it one day at a time. So and that's all you could do. Yeah, yeah. It's I guess it's all over the country, all over the world. It's uh it's the time changing. It's kind of weird how time has changed, how the weather has changed. I mean, for us, it's too early. Normally, we don't get cold after probably January, February, and now suddenly we're getting colder in October. I mean, I know we're close to Thanksgiving, but yeah, see, that's what it is. I am also a part-time YouTuber. I'm not a full-time. I got a full-time job, and it takes me a while to pick up. And then the bad thing about, and I don't say bad, the hardest thing of sports is that to catch up for something that has gone for 4 days and come back and review it. I mean, there's a lot of sports podcasters out there, so I just try to come and catch up as much as I can, so I can get people informed. But I do a lot of sports, and that's what's probably not helping me at all. I need to step back a little bit and do one thing at a time. So that's my only worries that I got. But the rest, I mean, yeah. You see, when you got, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Sometimes you listen. Sometimes you gotta take a break from YouTube. You got to. You got to take a break from YouTube. I always tell it to everybody. It's. I know everybody wants being monetized, and everybody wants watch hours. I'm only like 500 hours away from 3,000. I'm not even close to 4,000. The bad thing about that, once you don't do that at the end of the year, you have to restart again, and that's the hardest right there. This is my second year, so it's kind of hard, and it's hard to do it. I'll be honest, with you, it is hard. Hey, how you doing, Holiday? Yeah, I mean it's difficult to catch back. Yeah, I don't, that niche stuff. I don't. I'll be honest with you. It's okay with it, but I don't see that makes a difference. It probably will. I I don't use it either. I don't do it either. I just go with the flow. I just go out there, go live, or if whatever I could do, I do it. I leave it in God's hands. Sometimes, and like I said, there's people that likes your content. Some people don't like your content, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. So yeah, I don't get upset or mad about it. I just try to do as much as I can. I try to do and it's not much. It's the best that you can, right? That's all you could do. So, and football is so unpredictable too. So it's not that easy to do sports. It's just too much to do. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, all we could do is do the best, right? That's all we could do. Do the best we can, and that's what's all we could do. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, like I say, I was doing shorts, and I do a lot of stuff through I do a lot of stuff original. I don't use much AI. I know AI, you could use it now with YouTube, especially their platform. And now I take time because I want to be sure I could do the right things. Uh, and not do the right things is make it better for the people out there to see it. But it's difficult sometimes. I love doing shorts. I do, but it just take times to do it. Yeah, me too. I'm the old way. I mean, this technology has changed a lot. Let's be honest, it has changed a lot. So that's something you got to look at. The upgrades. And one thing about YouTube also is how they change everything. Now we have to get back into the same track, following the rules and policies, and which is fine, regulations. But they start adding and changing, from the algorithm and the videos, the watch time, the subscribers. Now it's not about subscribers. If you look at it, you can have 2,000 subscribers. It doesn't mean anything, because if you have 2,000 subscribers that can watch your example, your channel 1 hour a day, you should be monetized long time ago. That's why I don't look at the channel anymore. I mean the subscribers anymore. Now I do subscribe to people, and I watch those that do watch my video, and I do to care. It's not taking care of them. It's just helping them out. That's all I do, and I don't mind doing it. So all right, before I forget, let me give you some scoreboards for the people out there watching early games right now. Notre Dame 37, Pittsburgh 9 in the fourth. Michigan trailing 22-21 with 4:09 in the fourth. Uh, Texas A&M winning 31-30 in the fourth. Fourth and six for South Carolina. This is to pick up the first down, so that's still a close game. You have Navy up 41-38 with 138 remaining. And those are the live games right now. That's all I have. And they got the Hurricanes starting at 3:30, so a couple of minutes away for the Hurricanes. By the time they hit the field and all that, well, but anyhow, going back to what you were saying, it's true what you say. It's hard to keep up with everybody. It's you want to keep. And here's the sad part: if you help somebody and the person doesn't help you and watch the video, and you decide to unsubscribe them, you lose all those time hours. That something is amazing. You ask yourself, why do you lose time hours? Well, if they unsubscribe, that's fine. But if you take them out of your side, you're in trouble. That's one thing I learned. The other hours that person watching your channel, it's completely erased. Oh no, you welcome. I mean, I do the best I can. Like I said, I do the best I can just to help anybody. I really do. I really do, and that's the most important thing right now. It's helping one another and supporting one another. That's the way I believe it. So it's just to remain positive. That's it, and let it be. Let it go the way it goes. Like I said, I'm not competing with anybody. I have great sports podcaster out there. They're great. They do a tremendous job. I just take it one day at a time. That's it. So, but yeah, like I say, I came back was it Wednesday night and went to work Thursday and Friday. Of course, I knew it was gonna be under the weather. You live from Florida, and Florida's about 80 degrees, which it got colder in Florida, believe it or not. One night it was at 40, which is amazing, at 40 degrees. It was windy. Then you come down here and you go back to in the 30s, and then now today you get back in the 70s, 77, and then and then try to catch up. That's all. That's all I'm doing. It is hard to catch up with everybody supporting. That I agree with you 100%. It is so hard to do so. It's so hard. I mean, imagine I got over 1,400 subscribers, so I try to catch all 1,400 of them. It's impossible. So some get upset because hey, you're only watching the short video, watching the long video. Well, I do watch both, but it costs me time because if I'm watching a 2 hour live, a 3 hour live, and this is what people don't understand, and this is where I think the actual creator, podcaster is struggling, is because nobody's watching for 2 hours or 3 hours or 1 hour. They can look at a short for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, probably 3 minutes, and that's it. It's hard, and then when you go live, then you got people coming in, coming out, so that's a big difference, right now. And that's what's hurting everybody, to be honest with you. I think it's hurting everybody across the board, you know. Then you got people announce, well, if you don't watch me, I'm not going to watch you. If you don't watch me for 30 minutes. So it's not about who's watching, who's not. It's about supporting and loving one another and getting it done. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Okay, I'm waiting for the Canes kickoff. So far, no kickoff as yet. The game is played in Hard Rock Cafe. So, yeah. You see, my shorts is not 1 minute long. I do 15 to 30 seconds. If I do 1 minute, it has to be a storyline or something but I don't do it. And then remember, to do shorts, you got to have what, 10 million, 10K? What, I forgot how much. It's too much, too much. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself about that. Well, you rather do shorts or you rather do long videos or do live. Well, it says once it's clicked and it's watched, it is counted, but it's not counted for the full time, which that's hard because they said it once it's clicked and once it's they see it. I said okay. You see, that's crazy. That's 10 mil. I mean, 10 million. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not saying you could do it, but that's a person that probably have to stay in there every day doing videos. And then what happened is with the algorithm on new stuff, they pick what they like. You might have your community. Your community set people watch you, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the community people don't watch you at all. Some of the community people just walked away. They don't watch your entire video, which is kind of weird. So I don't know. It's kind of hard. That makes you think. It just makes you think. And you can stay positive and build a great community and build something great. But once again, man, I could tell you this in my experience in YouTube, and I give thanks starting last year when I started. All this is new to me. I mean, I invested. Yes, I invested stuff like this mic here costs, this stuff costs. Things that I got around me do cost and all that, but that's okay. That's on my side. I don't get paid for nothing. That's on my side. All right, but then it's the hard work you do and the time you take and the dedication, and you see no return. Why? Because we're thinking, hey man, it's gonna be easy. But the moment they start changing, monetizing, rules and regulations, uh, I think it backed up everybody. I guess it put everybody back on the bind. Yeah, because if you look at this, what do we always say when we end up the actual podcast or the beginning of the podcast or when we end up our videos? Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and have a comment. All right. Most of them don't have a comment. Most of them don't have a like. And how do you know that? People walks into your live stream and you say, my God, there's 10 people here, but there's only two like. There's only three likes. Things like that. And then of course, people forget about to, come in and hit the like button and subscribe and all that. It's hard to do. I'm not gonna tell you it's not. So well, the Texas A&M is gonna survive a 31-30 win over South Carolina. That was a good game, guys. South Carolina led 30-3 at a halftime, and you got to give Texas A&M to score 21 points in the third and 7 in the fourth. The quarterback once again 22 for 39. That's Marcel Reed. He was 22 for 39 for 439 yards and three touchdowns. So yeah, me too. I'm still learning. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take. I mean, I've been doing this for 2 years. It's not easy. But the best thing we could do is just continue. Just continue. That's all we could do. Continue what we're doing. Stay positive and continue what we're doing. That's what I tell everybody. You too. You have a nice day. Thank you so much. You have a nice one. Yeah, that comeback was insane. Yeah, buddy, that was a great game. I mean, that was a great comeback. But hey, they made it. That's what counts. That's what counts. Well, I'm waiting for the Hurricane game. I don't know what happened on my end, but anyhow, it probably started already. So let me catch my end of it. Give me a second. And I have to update my scoreboard here, my stuff here. Michigan is down 22-21 to Northwestern. So that's another upset coming up too. But there's still time. It's like 107 with 30, 107 first and 10 for the Michigan Wolverines. So they're close to the field goal range. All right. We're live here with the Michigan game so far 21-22 Northwestern. Michigan 72, rank Northwestern 5-4. Michigan just called timeout with 56 seconds left. A second down, and they're in the territory. They have Navy leading South Florida, number 25, South Florida, 41-38. That's another good game there, too. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend, man. I just came back for went on vacation to Florida. Came back, and hopefully I could get back on track here. So much to do, but hey, what's up, Carlos? Yeah, let's go Canes, man. Waiting for the game to start on my end. Don't know why it's not starting on my end, but I'm just hoping I'm not having any video difficulties. Oh, there we go. The game is about to start right now. Let me just take this off and let me come up here and get my game going here for a second. Okay, here we go. All right, here's my Hurricane game. Where are you? Okay, continue. Don't know what the heck was that, but my gosh. All right, 3:30 games. Where's my 3:30 games, guys? All right, 3:30 games. 3:30 games. 3:30 games. I don't see my 3:30 games here. Okay. All right, here we go. And the kickoff should be right off right now. Let's go, Canes. See if they can win this one. They could have a push at the playoffs, and they could actually get a win here. So Miami's ranked number 16, by the way. 16. So all right, here we go. for the kickoff. I guess I'm having video difficulties already. That is not good, guys. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. All right. 3rd and 8 at the NC State 43-yard line. That is who has the ball right now. Don't know what happened here. Take this out of the way. Okay, so why is it doing this to me now, man? All right, let me go home, which I'm already home. Don't know why it's doing this. It's 3rd and 8 for this. Here we go. What the heck is going on here now, man? I guess my wife 5 decided not to work. All right, let me go back in here. All right, in a commercial break right now, so all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, come on, scoreboard, scoreboard. There it is, scoreboard. All right, scoreboard, and all right. I apologize, guys. I really do, man. Thank you so much, those that joined in the chat. Try to get Miami Hurricane here, and I guess it's 2nd and 6 at the Miami 32-yard line. So back pass complete. Catch by Marion at the 5 yard for 5 yards. Tackle by Johnson at the 37-yard line. It's 3rd and 1 at the Miami 37-yard line with no score so far. I might be ahead of you. You might be ahead of me. So don't know yet. All right, 3rd and 1 at the Miami 37-yard line. It's 11:43 remaining on the clock. All right, there's a Brown rush up the middle. He picks up about 6 yards. 1st and 10 for the Miami at the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Harsh at the 43. So good game for the Hurricanes starting up against NC State. Beck so far is 2 for 2 for 24 yards, C.J. Bailey was 3 for 4 on the first drive for 25 yards. They have no yards rushing so far. So, all right, first and 10 from the Miami 43-yard line. 11:08 remaining. We're in the first quarter, just started. Kane 0, NC State 0. Back, back to step to pass, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Lofton, but he overthrew it, so incomplete pass. All right, second and 10 at the Miami 43-yard line. 10:32 remaining. Here's a handoff to the running back, and he rushed for 4 yards. Tackled by A. Brown at the Miami 47. So it's going to be a 3rd and 6 for the Hurricanes. All right. Here's a pass from Beck. Catch made by receiver Marion for 34 yards. Push out of bounds by Johnson at the NC State 19-yard line. Great pass by Beck. He's now 3 for 4 for 58 yards in the game. Miami knocking at the door with 9:56 remaining. First and 10 at the NC State 19-yard line. Good throw by Beck on that one. So 9:11 remaining, first and 10, and they spotted the ball at the 18-yard line. So here's a handoff to Pringles, rush up for 4 yards, tackled by Teasdale at the NC State 14-yard line. So it's 2nd and 6 at the NC State 14-yard line. So 2nd and 6 for the Hurricanes, 9:11 remaining. Score 0-0. 8:35. Here's Pringle rush for the back tackle, so he pick up 4 yards, and NC State 14. Now we have a sack, a loss of 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 13 from the NC State 21-yard line. Beck hold on to the ball so long, guys. So now it's 3rd and 13 for the Hurricanes at the NC State 21-yard line. Good sack by the All right, 3rd and 13, 8:35 and counting. Miami was driving, but they sacked Beck. Beck is now 3 for 4 for 59 yards. It was a total loss of 7 yards in that sack. So far, Pringles Jr. has 3 attempts, 12 yards rushing, 4-yard attempt per rush. So, all right. 3rd and 13 from the NC 21 timeout. Miami. Miami calls a timeout. Timeout Canes. After that sack. So once again, I hope you guys enjoying your weekend, guys. I'm just gonna do probably half of the game here. I'm just trying to get my myself back together. I was out for 4 days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Came back to work, and unfortunately, they got sick. So, under the flu, but try to make this game for you guys and see what happens. So, it's now 3rd and 13, the NC State 21-yard line, 7:57 remaining. Hurricanes and NC State is 0-0. Uh, it's a must-win game for the Hurricanes, just because of the playoff, if they want to make a run in the national championship. So here we go. Don't know why this is not giving me the actual scoreboard here. Give me a second, guys and girls. Here we are, and I guess wow. All right, let me give you some scoreboards too. We have number 20 Virginia winning 7-0 over Duke in the first. Georgia Tech up 7-0 over Boston College. We have Iowa up USC 7-0 in the first. Alabama trailing 3-0 against Oklahoma. Georgia Tech up UFC 14-0. So earlier today we had some close games. Close games. We had Clemson beating Louisville 2019. That was on, I think, Friday Night Football. Minnesota losing to Oregon number 7 42-13. Notre Dame beat Pittsburgh 37-15. Indiana beat Wisconsin 31-7. Michigan beat Northwestern 24-22. Against the winning field goal. We have South Carolina leading 30-0, 30-3 at halftime. Texas A&M came back and beat them 31-30. You had Arizona beating Cincinnati 30-24. And you got South Florida, number 25, losing to Navy 41-38. So now it's back to pass complete for 7 yards to the NC State 14-yard line. They will go for a field goal, 4th and 6 from the NC State 14-yard line. So they could not capitalize, so they got a field goal off of that. So Miami is now up 3-0 with a field goal. And here's the kickoff, and it was a 31-yard field goal attempt, by the way. So waiting for kickoff. I apologize. I'm watching 3-4 games at the same time. So Miami's up 3-0. Over, and you know what I noticed about Miami lately? They always start flat, man. I mean, they cannot start the game strong. They just start flat, all flat. So 3-0 Miami with 7:13 remaining. All right, let me see if I can get this here for a second. All right, let me try this. And let me try this. What is this? All right, here we go. There it is right here. All right. Dee- 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 dee. What in the world happened here? And see. Oh, here it is. Okay, waiting for the commercial. Why is it showing the wrong thing? Give me a second. Give me a second. That could be this. Could be it. All right, first and 10 for the NC State 25 yard line. Here we go. Miami up 3-0. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with my actual camera here, but or either my Wi-Fi. But Miami's up 3-0. NC State will start first and 10 from the 25 yard line. So it was a kickoff return of 21 yards from the end zone for a touchback. So oh boy. Oh god, waiting to get back to the field. All right, here's Bailey back to pass. Man, I don't know what's wrong with my computer, but back to pass. It is incomplete. 3rd and 6 from the NC 29 yard line. Don't know why this is so behind. Mm-mm. All right, 3rd and 6 from the NC State 29 yard line. Bailey is 3 for 4, 25 yards. So far, Hollywood Smoother has one carry for 4 yards. Miami with two timeouts. NC State with three timeouts. Wow, this is terrible. I never seen this in my whole life. How bad it is. So now it'll be 4th and 11. So false start on the NC State Anderson false start. So now it's going to be 3rd and 11, and it's going to be incomplete 4th and 11. Canes will get the ball back. This could probably be one of my worst podcasts I ever had. The bad thing when your connection is so bad, guys. I'm serious, so bad. This is going to be a must win for the Hurricanes. I can tell you that. Season's almost over on NCAA, so all right, here we go. All right. Kickoff, Miami got the ball first and 10 at the Miami 30-yard line. So Miami get the ball back at their own 30. Good field position, by the way. Golly, I don't need this. Okay, here we go. All right, I don't need this. Get that away from here. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I don't feel that good, but I'm still here. This is way behind, man. Oh man, what a day, guys! What a day. I think the Miami Dolphins will be much better doing this next time. Oh man, thank you so much, those that have joined the chat and everything, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow I go live at 9:30 in the morning. We got an early game with the Dolphins tomorrow, so we can't forget that. So, all right. Don't know what happened here, but I would like to know what happened on my end when it comes to oh jeez. All right, here we go. Let's click this, see what happens. So I guess it's still on the timeout commercial. This is the longest commercial I've ever seen in my whole life, guys. Oh, really? I can't believe this. Miami up 3-0, first and 10 for the Miami 30-yard line. It's the longest TV timeout I ever had in my whole life. Are you guys ready for tomorrow? Miami versus Dolphins versus the Commanders. That's gonna be a good game from Spain, Brazil. It's gonna be a good. I mean, not Brazil, Spain, Madrid. Oh, there we go. All right, let me try to do this. CBS. There we go. All right, here's back. Back to throw. Incomplete, and then you give the ball to Pringles, rush up the middle for 8 yards. So 3rd and 2 at the Miami 38-yard line. All right, I don't need this. So 3rd and 2 from the eight back pass to throw. He's backing up. He throws for 7 yards. Tackle at the Miami 45-yard line. 3rd and 2. So Beck has a complete pass. And this is what in the world is this, guys? Oh, here we go. Oh, there it goes. All right. Here's a handoff to Tony. Rush up the middle for 3 yards. Tackled by Source at the Miami 48-yard line. So it's now 2nd down and 7 at the 48. So far, Miami with 95 yards total yards, 29 for NC State. All right, 448, 2nd and 7 with 448 in the first. I tell you, Miami starts too sloppy, guys. They're very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 from the Miami 48-yard line. There must be an injury in the play or another timeout call by the Hurricanes. Is there another timeout call for the Hurricane? Jesus, here we go. Here we go. Wow, wow, wow. So back did through the ball. He fumbled. Chris Brown fumble recovered by the NC State. So NC State got the ball. Turnover for the Hurricane. I knew something happened. I guess they were waiting for the delay. So Wolfpack has the ball at the Miami 49-yard line. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy. Oh boy. Oh Jesus. Now there's a handoff to the running back. Smoother, and he is knocked out in the backfield for a 1 yard lost. 2nd and 11 at the NC State 48-yard line. Great play by the defense. So it'll be 2nd and 11 And the pass is intercepted by Thompson at the Miami 45-yard line. Run back for a Miami touchdown. Touchdown, Hurricanes. How about that? They got a touchdown. And the extra point is good. Canes up 10-0 with an interception return for 45 yards. I'll be back after the break. All right, Canes up 10-0 with an interception, a field goal. That's all they got so far. Not looking good for the Canes. I mean, even though they're up 10-0, but listen, you playing NC State. You know, you got to show up some pride here, man. Some ability. You could beat this team, man. They should be up big, but to be honest with you, but once again, you know, it's college football, right? All right, here goes NCAA. Okay, cancel this. NCAA. Here we go. Cancel this. Continue with the app. NCAA. All right, here's a kickoff. Touchback in the end zone. So NCAA will get the ball back. Trailing 10-0 to the Hurricanes. There we go. I finally freaking found it. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Back to throw. Quarterback, and he throws and is complete. Nice throw by the quarterback. NC State. In Miami territory. They're reviewing this one. See if the ball. Oh, good catch, by the way. But the receiver is a great. Bailey just threw a 14-yard pass at the NC State 38-yard line. So here we go. 1st and 10 with 2:34 remaining. Now I got some action here, guys. Really has some actions here. Right, Kane showing blitz, 225. Quarterback hands off to the running back. He cuts up the middle. He cuts on the sideline. He gets hit, and he picks it about 7 yards. Will be 2nd and 3 or 4, depending on where they stop the ball. 10-0 Hurricanes with 2:05 and counting. Now I can see the actual game. Thank God for that. So, all right, here's a throw, and he throws it in the middle for a 1st down at the Miami 48-yard line. Good throw. All right, here we are. 1st and 10 with 126 remaining. NC State quarterback back to throw. He throws down the sideline, got wide open, and oh, what a hit, incomplete. Great play by the Hurricanes. The same moment the ball was arriving, the same time he got hit. So it'll be 2nd and 11 with 116 remaining in the 1st quarter. Miami up 10-0. That was a good hit, by the way. Great hit by the to the receiver, by the cornerback. All right, from the shotgun, 2nd and 10. He's looking. He's looking. He's getting blitz. He throws up the middle, and it's intercepted. Another interception thrown by the quarterback. Second interception. Miami gets the ball back at the, let's say, 35, 38-yard line. Another interception for the Canes. Overthrew his receiver. Bailey's second interception of the game. 1st and 10. Canes. Look at Jason Taylor's on the sidelines. He's happy. He's proud, man. His defense playing pretty good today. Don't know what he was throwing to, but when you have the pressure up the middle, great catch, man. Great catch. That was number 8. Great catch. Great interception, too. So Miami gets the ball back. Up 10-0 with 1:11 remaining. Back on the shotgun. One running back in the backfield. 3 receivers. Here's a handoff to the running back. He cuts up the middle, picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. What I noticed about the Hurricane, they're taking so long in the line of scrimmage, even to hand off the ball, guys. All right. 2nd and 7, 46 seconds, 45 seconds, and counting. Let me see if the Canes are going to. Nope. There's back in the shotgun. 2 receivers to your left, 1 to your right, 1 running back in the set backfield. There's a man in motion. There's another handoff to the running back. He cuts. He has a hole, and he picks up about 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 for the Hurricanes. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It's going to go to second quarter. They'll have another playoff. There is a player down, 3rd and 2. So there is a timeout with 21 seconds left. So there is a player down for the game, for NC State. Wolfpack, I think it is. So let me go back to the first quarter here. There is a player down. Looks like a knee injury or something. The player is still down for NC State. That's one thing I don't want to see, injuries, man. Especially in a game like this. Right, let me go here, and I could get my scoreboard on this side. Come down to here. All right, here we go. Give me some scoreboard here. Ooh. There it is. All right, 3rd and 2. Fans are shooting up right now on the Hurricanes. Oh, they're going to run the clock. They are going to the second quarter. They decided to run the clock. So now we'll be back. All right, so we got scoreboard. Oklahoma 10, Alabama nothing. That's in the end of first. Penn State 7, Michigan 7. Georgia Tech 14, Boston College 7. You got Texas Tech 14, UCF nothing. You got Iowa 7, USC nothing, Virginia 7, Duke nothing. Canes up 10 nothing over NC State. So good games, guys. Wait for the break of the action, and we'll be right back with Miami up 10 nothing. All right. Number 4, Alabama, trailing 10 nothing over Oklahoma. Sometimes I go live in that game and watch that game too, but we're all with the Hurricanes are here waiting for the comeback from commercial. So, guys, I tell you, it doesn't look good when you got the cold weather, man. I tried to get better. I was watching the week 12 college football bracket projection right now. You have number 12, number 5, Georgia, Notre Dame and Oregon, Hurricanes and Texas Tech. Number 10, I think Texas versus Ole Miss. Then you got quarterfinals, Alabama, whoever plays that game, Ohio State, Texas A&M, and Indiana. Wow. And then who reached to the college national championship. So far through week 12, you got South Florida, Georgia, Notre Dame, Oregon, Miami Hurricanes, Texas Tech, Texas Ole Miss in the mix to face these people at the. Of course, we still got more college football to go to, but just to give you a heads up, I'm telling you, great win for the Aggies today. They would have lost that one. Great comeback too, by the way. They were down 30-3 and won 31-30. Quarterback had a great game, by the way. All right, where's my scoreboard here, guys? Oh man, here we go. Canes did not get the first down for his 4th and 2 at the Miami 45-yard line. So NC State did hold. I don't know if they're going to go for it. Georgia and Ole Miss is still not started at 7 o'clock. You got New Mexico and Tennessee 0-0. All right. That should have been a flag here. On 4th and 2, that should have been a flag. So, right, here's a punt. 45 fair catch at the NC State 10-yard line. That's where NC State would start from the own 10-yard line, trailing 10 nothing. Um, Alabama is driving. They're 2nd and 10 at the Oklahoma 11-yard line. So they're right there to score that touchdown to cut the narrow. Texas Tech 21, USF or UCF, sorry. Nothing. And you got Georgia Tech 14-7. Boston College just got the ball back. third and 5 at the 30-yard line. Iowa 14, USC nothing. Duke trailing 7 nothing with Virginia. Miami up 10 nothing. So all right, NC State, here we go. God, this is terrible. Why this is so behind, I have no idea. Already, as I was talking to you and watching the game, NC State's already third down and 7 from the own 13-yard line. There was a run for 6 yards, 2nd and 4, and then there was a loss in the backfield with a quarterback sack, and now it's 3rd and 7 at the NC State 13-yard line. And here's Bailey back to throw, and he throws it short up the middle, and they'll be short of the first down. Wow. 4th and 4th from the NC State 16-yard line. So the ball goes back to the Canes. A lot of pressure by the Canes, I can tell you that. A lot of pressure. So Miami will get the ball back. Up 10 nothing. In the second quarter with 13:23 remaining. All right, here we go. Let me see if Alabama score, guys. Alabama. Quarterback back to throw from Alabama. Intercepted by Oklahoma. That's not good. All right, Miami get the ball. There's a punt for 39 yards at the 10. Tony returned the punt. The short punt actually returned 3 yards to the Miami 48-yard line. What a bad punt, guys. That was a bad punt. So Miami started in great field position at the Miami 48-yard line. So easy drive for the Canes if they could score. Up 10 nothing. Oh, but there's a flag down. There's a flag against. So there's no interception. And Alabama just scored a touchdown. So it's now 10-7. 10-7 Oklahoma. I guess they look at the flag and the penalty. It was not intercepted. So Bama's in the scoreboard 10-7. Go Tides. I know Ms. Ronda should be happy right now. Oh, gee. Excuse me, guys. But this cold weather is not good at all, man. It's not good at all. I really apologize how I feel. Oh, man. Yeah, let's go Canes. Good luck on that one. They're not starting good like they used to. The Canes used to start the games pretty quick, man, and really they take charge. Now it's like this is a different hurricane. It's not the same team anymore. I'm not a crystal. We call it crystal ball. That's what I call him, crystal ball guy. So yeah, that's what I said. We need more points. We really do, guys. We really do. All right. First and 10 at the Miami 48-yard line. So let's see what Beck could do. Beck is 6 for 10 for 76 yards. Pringle Jr. has what, 25 carries for 25 yards. So receiver Marion, 3 catches, 47 yards. All right, here's Tony, number 10, Tony, complete deep pass from caught. Wow. So that was Tony who threw the ball. Pass complete deep to number 1, Trader, caught at the NC State 24-yard line for a 40-yard pass. So it's first and goal for the Hurricanes. God, that's a play fake, I think it was. All right, second and goal from the NC State 1-yard line. Brown rush up the middle. Touchdown, Canes. Touchdown, Canes. Touchdown. Waiting for the extra point. And the point is good. Miami up 17-0 in the second quarter. Waiting for the kickoff. Good touchdown. Good play for the Hurricanes on this drive. All right, Canes up 17-0. Hey, Greek, what's up, buddy? Try to make it through, man. Try to make it through, man. This cold is killing me, buddy, but I'm here. Hanging on, buddy. Hanging on, man. Kaching, you're right about that. Yeah, buddy. Try to make it here to the first half at least, man. This cold weather is just knocked me out completely. You gotta get ready tomorrow for our Dolphins at 9:30 in the morning. So I'm ready for that one. Are you gonna be up for that one? Did you saw Coach Gruden interview the other day, I think it was yesterday, when he said that McDaniel job is safe, and he said the Dolphins will go 7-7 and they will be in the playoff runs. I believe so. I believe they're about to get into a winning streak, but I'm still contemplating on tomorrow's game. I believe they could easily turn the season around and get a bye week and get healthier. So Hurricanes up 17-0. College football today. Like I said, I'm going to only do the halftime here, or just halftime, just to get some rest and get some energy for tomorrow, for tomorrow's game. Yeah, I imagine. But I'll be up early in the morning tomorrow. Try to go live tomorrow for the game. I think it's gonna be a good game for the Dolphins. I think they got. I just know when I came back from Florida, I had a gut feeling that something good's about to happen for this team, and I'm glad it is happening right now. You know, getting healthy, getting players coming in playing. Offensive line, I'm still worried too. I'm still worried. Believe it or not, Finn, it's because of the two turnovers, man. I mean, if he can minimize his mistake, I think we're in for a good season all the way across. Oh wow, yeah, because your time is different. Complete. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah, at least you could watch the game. That's a good thing. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it is. It's gonna be all right. So there's a kickoff and there's the touchback, and it's 1st and 10 at the Miami 35-yard line. That's what NC State's gonna start. I tell you, Mad Dog, I want to see the Dolphins get 7 sacks at least against Mariota. At least put some pressure on that guy. I got so many things around my area here. Okay, here we go. Uh, Oklahoma leads number 4 Alabama 17-7. Texas Tech 21-2 versus UCF. Texas Tech 14-7 over Boston College. We got Iowa 14, USC 7. Duke trailing 7-3 over Virginia. Miami up 17 nothing. And Bailey passed back to throw. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the NC State 25-yard line. There was a flag, so they took the ball back. All right, from the shotgun, there's a catch for 2 yards. That's it. 3rd and 8 for the NC State 27-yard line. So the Kane defense playing pretty good in this game right now. So, all right. So, no huddle from the shotgun. Bailey pass incomplete. That'll be 4th and 8. And Miami will get the ball back at the moment that NC State will punt the ball to the Hurricanes, with the Hurricanes leading up 17 to nothing. Man, this is terrible when you have a cold for real. But man, that was nice hearing from you too. All right. Let's see here. Uh, there is a timeout by NC State with clock and 9:52 remaining. All right. What happened there? I have no idea. All right, here we go. Miami up 17 nothing. All right. There's a timeout, commercial timeout, of course. So Alabama starts first and 10 from the Alabama 22-yard line. Oklahoma up 17-7. Texas Tech up 21-2. Georgia Tech up 14-7 over Boston College. Iowa up 20-7, waiting for the extra point over USC. Virginia 7, Duke 3, Miami 17, NC State 0. And just waiting for the half because that's all I'm gonna do, guys. 1.5. I need to get better for tomorrow game against the Dolphins. Hope Tua Tagovailoa will throw for 4 or 5 touchdowns in that game. I look at the stadium, beautiful stadium, man, beautiful stadium. All right, Canes up 17 nothing. There is a timeout, of course, a commercial timeout. So hopefully I can get this all fixed tomorrow morning. My microphone and everything. All right, waiting for the commercial to be over, guys. Do I got some earlier finals today? Yes, I do. All right, we have I think it was Friday night. Clemson beating Louisville 20-19. Oregon beating Minnesota 42-13. Arizona beat Cincinnati, which is an upset, 30-24. Cincinnati was ranked 25th. You have South Florida, number 24, ranked 38. 38-41, losing to Navy. Navy beat South Florida. Another ranked team going down. Then you have Michigan barely beating Northwestern 24-22, last minute field goal. Pittsburgh lost to Notre Dame 37-15 with a blowout. You had Texas A&M barely surviving. That quarterback threw for 439 yards. That was Reed, and 3 touchdown passes. Then Indiana won 31-7 over Wisconsin. Then later on tonight, TCU, BYU, Texas, and Georgia. This will be a good one. UCLA, Ohio State, Utah, and Baylor, Florida, and Ole Miss, New Mexico, and Tennessee. And that's later on. New Mexico and Tennessee is 7-0 Tennessee. Miami up 17-0. Second and 10 from the Miami 47-yard line. So here we go. By the way, there was a pass by Beck in that game. So Beck for now 7-11 for 100 yards in the game. So second and 10. Here's the throw, and it's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 5. Pringle runs up the middle, so it'll be actually 3rd and 5. So Pringle's run up the middle, so it's 3rd and 5 for the Canes. I tell you, they're playing sloppy to me, man. Tennessee just scored another touchdown. They're up 13-0, waiting for the extra point. All right, Canes. Here's back to throw, incomplete, short. 4th and 5. They're gonna have to punt the ball. So 9:16 remaining, and they don't looking good at all, man. Oh man, 4th and 5. I wonder if Crystal Ball's gonna go for it. I mean, Beck is like overthrowing the ball, guys. It's not even accurate. It's overthrowing the ball. Oh, because Cristobal changed his mind. He's going to bring the punting unit. Defense is what's holding up this team right now. All right, here comes the punt. There is a delay of game, of course. 5 yards. I guess he's going to punt it deeper. Yeah. Miami to the flag. Miami up 17-0. I guess he did that to pin the guy. So all right, I got 8:39 remaining, so I could go here and take a break. Not feeling too well, guys, but hopefully I can get better tomorrow for the Dolphin game. And here's the punt for the Hurricane. The ball is down at the about 7-8 yard line. Great punt. Great punt for the Canes. Oh, gee, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Not feeling too well, man. Alabama's at the Oklahoma 25-yard line. And there's a pass for a touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama. 17-13 with the extra point remaining. With 6:13 remaining in the game. Texas Tech just destroying UCF of Florida 28-2. Tech, Georgia Tech up 14-7 over Boston College. Iowa up 21-7 over USC. Duke losing 7-3 to Virginia. Virginia's right there. 1st and 10 at the Duke 17-yard line. Miami up 17-0. So let's see what happens. Here we are. Here's a handoff for the running back to pick up 2 yards. Now it's 2nd and 8 for NC State. Here's Betty throwing. And the runner goes nowhere. They'll be short. They'll be about 3rd and 3. Third down. I tell you, the Canes are playing man-to-man coverage so far. They're doing so good at man-to-man coverage. So it's 3rd and 3. With Miami up 17-0. They're screaming defense. 3rd and 3. Bailey from the shotgun. Here comes a blitz. And they're back, and Bailey escapes, and he is going to be close over first down. Great run, but close enough to pick up the first down. Canes had him sacked, and they actually let him go. They would have taken the loss. So it is a first down for the NC State. 1st and 10 from the Cane, I think 20-yard line or 21-yard line. Wow, that was close. Real close. Okay, 1st and 10 with 6:41 remaining. Quarterback hands off to the running back, goes nowhere. Lost 4 or 5, about 5 yards, 5-6 yards in the backfield. Great pursuit by Scott, number, I think he's number 5. Yeah, number 5. Great pursuit, knocking the running back in the backfield. Well, they give him 3 yard loss, so they give him 3 more extra yards. So second and 13. Kane showing blitz again. Bailey from the shotgun. Two men, one left, one to your right, one running back in the backfield. Ooh, high snap. Bailey back to throw. He throws down the sideline to number 4. He picks it up and he goes down. Good run. It'll be third down and about 4. Good pickup on that short pass. Took some tacklers with him. So another third down for the NC State Wolfpack. Third and 4. Here we go with 5:26 and counting. Kane showing blitz again. They're blitzing this on the whole game. From the shotgun, Bailey. 2 receivers to your left, 2 to your right, 1 running back set in the back. He's back to throw. He's going to run up the middle, and he doesn't get nowhere. Good play for the Hurricanes. Tried to fake the Hurricane, but he was short of the first down. All right, here we go. 4th and 1. And I guess NC State's going for it. There is a timeout. Timeout by the Canes. 4th and 1. Yeah, I was telling you how are you gonna watch the whole game? Are you gonna? I did ask you that, Mad Dog. Are you be able to watch the whole game tomorrow morning if you're still there? I'm just gonna do half of the Hurricane game here, and then I'll try to get some rest. Because if I'm gonna do the Dolphin game tomorrow, I gotta have this energy. All right, 4th and 1. They decide to punt the ball. NC State did after a timeout with the Canes. All right, here's a punt. Got bad punt again. Ball and end up at the 30, probably 34-yard line of the Hurricanes. That was a bad punt. The Cane could have picked it up and probably run it 15, 20 yards, but he decided not to do it. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it. Mid afternoon so for me tomorrow. Easy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go live. I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning. It depends on how I feel. I hope I could get this cold. It's every time I go on vacation, I'm getting a cold. Here's a handoff to the running back for the Hurricanes. He picks up about 7 yards. It'll be second and 3 at the Wolfpack 40, 41-yard line. So second and 3, hurry up offense for the Hurricane. Back to throw. 2 receivers to your left, 2 to your right. 1 running back in the backfield. Now he go back to center. Now he's stepping back in the shotgun formation. Second and 3 with 3:54. Here's a handoff to the running back. He cuts to the left. He has a hole and he picks up the first down and down the sideline, out of bounds at the close to the 50-yard line. So first and 10 for the Hurricanes with 3:43 remaining. Miami up 17-0. Great run, great spin by number 6. That was a good move. There should have been a flag for a late hit going out of bounds, but I guess they didn't call it. All right, first and 10 for the Hurricanes. 3:22 in the midfield. 2 receivers to your left, 2 to your right. From the shotgun is back. One running back in the backfield. Another handoff to the running back. He cuts up the middle, picks up about 4 or 5 yards. It'll be second and 6 with 3:07 remaining and counting. Miami up 17-0. The Hurricanes just driving right now with the ball, just running it. Eat some of the clock out. So it's 2:55, 2nd and 5. So they give him a 5-yard pickup. All right, 2nd and 5, 2:46 remaining. Back at shotgun once again. One running back in the backfield, two receivers to your left, two receivers to your right. Back from the shotgun. There's a man in motion. There's a handoff, and there's a great fake. Wow, good move by the receiver. Great fake. That was a slant up the on the sideline, and he picks up another first down. Good throw, good move by the receiver. 1st and 10, Canes with 2:20 remaining. That was number 0. I think that was Jacob. Good move, man. What a fake. So Canes with only one timeout remaining. 2:05, 2:04. I guess it's going down to the 2-minute warning. When the Canes are actually driving right now at full pack territory. 2-minute warning, 1st and 10 for the Canes, up 17-0. I'm gonna call it after this, guys. After this halftime, and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow and let you guys know who won the game. I can see now Miami's up 17-0. That's get a touchdown here. That'll be great. So listen, I want to thank everybody. I mean, I am back. Unfortunately, not in great condition. Lately, I've been getting sick, and this, like I say, it's the hot weather, cold weather, a combination of both things, and hopefully I could get back on track. So I'll be doing this just for this last 2 minutes, see if the Hurricanes can score a touchdown before the half and going up 24-0. A comfortable lead against a team that's not really good at all, guys. But listen, the way the Canes started this game, very sloppy to me. Crystal Ball, that's the way I call him. Crystal Ball needs to get this team ready for the playoffs. You don't want to get any players injured either, so. We are a commercial break, by the way. I do have some videos and some pictures I should release out there from my vacation. Hopefully, I could do it on my shorts when I got time, so you guys can see it. I mean, it was beautiful to see that we beat Buffalo. All right, still on a commercial break. Waiting for the case to come back. It is college game day, and don't forget, it's also Turkey Day coming up. We actually 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving, close to it, and eat some of that turkey. I can't wait myself. I will be off that day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Be back on Monday to work. But can't complain, man. College football, the best time of the year. Right, this one goes down, and let me see if I see. All right, still 2 minutes left for Texas Tech 35-2. What a blowout. Jacob Rodriguez, 6th player since 2015 to have rushed for a TD and a defensive interception in the same game. That is ridiculous, dude. Jacob Rodriguez. Wow. All right, here we go. I know somewhere they're showing the Oklahoma. Oklahoma and okay, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. There's a play fake, there's a bomb, and he's throwing deep, and wow. It was a flea flicker, but didn't fake anybody. So 154, 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line of the NC State Wolfpack. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Back. One receiver to your left, two receivers to your left, one to your right. Play fake. He cuts up the middle. Good play, man, by the Wolfpack. Bad throw by Beck. Receiver lost yards. So it's 3rd down and 10. They stay home with it. Good play by the defense. All right, 3rd and 10, 127 remaining. Can the Canes get a touchdown here before halftime or a field goal? So from the 28-yard line, three receivers set to your left, one to your right, one running back, man in motion. Back from the shotgun, he throws again. It's wide open, cut up the middle, and that's another 1st down for the Hurricanes. 1st down, Canes. First down, Canes. They're now at the, say, 20-yard line. Actually, 18-yard line. So 1st and 10, 49 seconds left. 47 seconds left. Back from the shotgun, three receivers to the left. Once again, handoff to the running back. He cuts up the middle. He has a hole, so they're going to have to call the last time out. 38 seconds, 2nd down, and that's a bad play calling from the coach, man. That makes no sense. That really made no sense. All right, they did call a timeout. That's the last out. Either a field goal or touchdown here before the half. I'm going to try 2nd and 7 with 37 seconds left for the Canes. Can they punch it in here? Now you got one running back in the backfield, three receivers to your left, two to your right. Here's back to throw. There's a man open in the middle if he throws it. He's wide open if he throws it. Touchdown. There it is. Touchdown. Touchdown, Canes. Touchdown. Touchdown, Miami Hurricane. Left wide open. Now waiting for the extra point. That was Malik Tony, 14-yard TD reception. Waiting for the extra point. And Miami's up 24-0 with the extra point. Yeah, you're right. Man, Texas A&M, what a comeback! Yeah, I was watching that game, man. It was 30-3, and they scored, but that quarterback threw for 400 something yards and 3 touchdowns. That guy's amazing. Yeah, that Bailey guy, whatever his name is, it Bailey? Not Bailey. I forgot his name. My God, he did good. Yeah, Greek, he did good, man. He really came back. That was a heck of a game. All right, the extra point is good, so Miami is up 24-0, guys, and this is it. Like the Greek said, ka-ching. They got this one. They're up 24-0, and I'm gonna wait till this kickoff is over, and then I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning, if God permits. Um, Try to save my voice here for a second. Take some medication tonight so I could get better for tomorrow morning. So I'm just waiting for the kickoff. And listen, Finn Spin, thank you so much for joining in. And guys, don't forget to check his channel. Please subscribe to his channel. It is amazing what he does in shorts. And also 305 Gridiron. You got Aquavale. You also have Frozen Finn. One guy that I did forgot to mention the other day, and he told me if he could go live next week with me. Hopefully, I can go. After the bye week with the Dolphins, it's Ace per head. Curtis. Curtis is amazing, guys. If you haven't checked his channel, also a great Dolphin uh, podcaster. So we got so much, man. We got so much. We got so many great fans here, especially Dolphin fans, loyal fans, and very committed to the team. I know we're struggling, but I think we're going to overcome all this. Here's a handoff to the running back, and that's going to probably be the halftime. Miami up 24-0, second down, and time is running. I guess NC State called a timeout. Something happened here. Oh, second and 8. I guess the helmet came off from the player. So, listen, just subscribe to the channel. There's so much, so much input, so much information they have, their knowledge and all that. So, don't know what happened here, but something happened in the game. Yeah, I will. I will. Hopefully, I will, man. We can enjoy a victory tomorrow. Oh, man, it'll be a great victory for us. Yeah, I think we're gonna be. I said this. I have this gut feeling this team is about to go 7-7. If you haven't seen Gruden video, Gruden said, "Hey, are you gonna be the new head coach? Is McDaniel gonna get fired?" He goes, "No, McDaniel's gonna go 7-7, and he's gonna be extended 5 more years." It's amazing when you see that video, and he's like telling that to the guys, and they're like, "Wow," you know. So, but anyhow, it is halftime already. Thank you so much. See you guys. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your weekend. See you tomorrow, uh, early in the morning. Miami Dolphins versus the Commander, straight from Spain, Madrid. So, could it be victory Monday for us? We'll see tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Love you guys, and talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much.